And
Yeah,
that was one, it showed that I was a human. And second of all, it lightened the room up. And then everybody just is a lot more relaxed. So humor is very, very important in sales.
yeah, absolutely critical. People say to me a lot of the time, "Oh, Connor, I get the concept, but I'm not funny." And my response to that is, you don't have to be funny. People kind of go, "What?" But the basic logic I'm putting to people is that over the last few days, you've said something funny to put a smile on your client's face or on someone else's face. What was that? Just capture it. And sometime over the next day or week, when you're presenting to another client, it's possible you might be able to drop that line in. So, a very simple example I'll give you, Freddie. When I'm introducing myself to people or people ask me my name and I say, Connor, that's spelt with one N. My parents couldn't afford two N's back in Ireland. Okay. So you're smiling at it. Everyone else smiles at it as well. It's a simple line that I can use every single time I'm introducing myself to a client, and it works. And I'm sure everyone who's listening or watching this, if they think about it, have got a few lines that have put smiles on people's faces that you could actually use again and again and again. What it does is it just gets the neurotransmitters going in the brain, the dopamine, oxytocin, serotonin, endorphins, etc. And people, they're the feel good chemicals. And if you can make your client feel a little bit better, you're connecting better with them and you have a much better chance of being able to seal that deal.
Oh, absolutely. Because you build a connection, there's an energy that's created, and people get much more relaxed. And now they're more receptive versus the arms crossed, where I'm not listening. You get people to laugh, they got to uncross their arms, they got to become more relaxed. And that goes even further than just sales, because I think leaders need to incorporate that into their business environment. You got to get the team to laugh.
Here's what I believe about humor, actually, Freddie, is that I believe humor is a competitive advantage for salespeople.
Absolutely.
And the reason why I say that is because the purpose or the benefit of appropriate business humor, as far as I'm concerned, is not to make your client laugh or your audience laugh. The benefit of appropriate business humor is to build connection with your client or audience by making them laugh in an appropriate manner. So I'm pushing that concept quite aggressively right now when I'm speaking to sales teams and business development leaders.
Oh, absolutely correct. As we talked before we start recording, I used to be an engineer and then I transitioned into
Mhm.
sales and I've worked myself up to be in charge of global sales and being able to break the ice with prospective customers at the time. And that was to
Yeah.
get to laughing a little bit about something. Sometimes I would make fun of myself.
Humor is really important in the sales and business development